Azir is going to be locked in, so we've got support on, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Okay.
At least I think that's what it means. That's what it means, right? That's what.
Yeah, that's an interesting pivot.
So let's check out Azir's new wall. You know, a couple of extra soldiers in there.
Support Sett.
Gen G squad with crazy teamfight ability and maneuverability around these fights as well.
Yeah. And this is just really crazy to look at. This is yet again.
There's one before as life comes in, and so does Clid. Gets a flash. And Lahen's maybe a little bit late on that one as the Facebreaker was the second pickup, and Life throws out the Haymaker and gives the kill over to Ruler. Clid, Life might just be baiting. Throws out the Haymaker, and in goes Clid. Looks for Vista, gets the knockup. Dazzle's going to stun Clid. Is now able to get a three-man stun. Clid might actually have to get out of there, but no. Not going to fall just yet. Tunnel interrupted, I think, by the Dragon, which was quite odd.
And
Kick not used just yet, as the Facebreaker interaction was a very strange one, as Ruler sees the control ward. It isn't what he wants to be doing here, but is able to use the Blast Cone. Gets himself to safety. Now Hanwha Life are thinking about heading towards this trade. Death Realm has been used topside. Rascal gets obliterated. Ornhorn, wrong direction. Ain't great news, but it looks like Cuvey's just dead anyway.
Trade, handshaking it and saying, yeah, I'm sure I want to do this.
And then never flashing or anything.
As the bungee cord that was about to...
Oh, the answering flash from BDD, so beautiful. Nothing that Tempt could do. And it's going to be
a little bit more difficult.
Well, that's not difficult at all, as Tempt just yells into nowhere. Haru now trying to find the kill onto Clid. He will do so, but now BDD has the Sand Soldiers set up. Fair bit of damage there. If he gets out of the way of some Qs, he will be all right, as Conquering Sands will be back off cooldown. Pretty.
Almost actually in lethal. Take a look at this again. Another perfect setup.
Yeah, it was really beautifully done.
And then right there, flash so that Rek'Sai can't get the burrow in the tunnel.
나 가는 중. 버텨.
I'm going.
괜찮긴 해.
It's okay. I don't know if I'd agree with that. I think
move away, and then you engage with BDD. You engage with Life. You do what you want as the Ornhorn does come down. That's a triple knockup this time for Rascal. Nailed it.
I don't know.
There's the suplex into the backline, as we do have the ultimate to come out from Lahen's. Keeps everyone alive as Life goes golden. He will be the first casualty on Gen G's side for this team fight, as BDD does have to follow his Sand Soldiers out of that pit, and that is just a straight up win for Hanwha.
That doesn't do anything maybe in this instance.
Meanwhile, Cuvey's dead.
Cuvey's dead again, so...
We don't need a replay of that one, guys. We
really
understand
don't.
what happened.
Yeah, we get it.
He died. 2-0 now for both solo laners of Gen G. The engage and the damage, both pretty much accounted for. Close to a 30 CS advantage here for Ruler, who's eyeing up that Molten Edge that will be available pretty soon. And it's pretty cookie cutter, as we said. Didn't really need the replay. But there it is anyway, if you guys were curious. That continues on. You can see over there as there's the Ornhorn. Moonlight Vigil down onto BDD and Life, and that is going to stop any sort of follow-up engage.
Took Clid into...
I think so is now. The ultimate comes out from Lahen's. They look for the re-engage, but this is that disengage you were talking about. Emperor's Divide onto 4 people! An obliteration of Hanwha Life's team members. The third Drake comes in. BDD gets himself the MVP off one team fight. They're able to take it. In fact, LS just wrote it down on the sheet of paper as I was yelling and screaming. 5,000 gold now, the lead. Sun Turret now there as BDD just skating around the mid lane. Real happy about his player of the game.
Parsec?
Yeah, Parsec.
There we go. Great.
Under 12, if you're talking about Beggars Canyon.
That is, so here's what ends up happening. Cuvey with, I have no idea what's going on.
Clid's in the Death Realm, okay?
Death Realmed Clid, a champion that he can't kill inside of the Death Realm for no reason. Targ Ultimate comes out. Now, I talked about this. We'll just back off because there's no real way for Hanwha Life to engage, and then Superman coming straight in.
And look at the size of that wall. Yeah. Isn't it fantastic now?
천천히 빼면서. 나 이거 강 나오긴 한다.
He said, I'm going in.
한 볼게.
I'm gonna go for this.
Oh my god, it was so perfect. Just so perfect.
나이스.
But I swear to you, something, if he builds a blasting one into the book,
Hey, if you build it into a void stuff, though, Gen G is a genius. As Haru is not. Oh, he is! Flashes over the wall as BDD gets completely outplayed by the young jungler from Hanwha's side. Clid is going to outplay Temp there off the back end. That Petrifying Gaze didn't work, but Vista takes a gigantic chunk of his health bar as now Cuvée is fighting Rascal underneath the turret. The turret just not caring about this Ornn whatsoever. The death realm put onto Clid to avoid the goat that flew by, but Clid actually wants to fight. It's Cuvé's death realm actually, as Clid dives on out with the tunnel as well. The Rascal puts up position. Looks like Ruler's trying to take down this turret. Despite BDD getting outplayed by Haru in such a beautiful way, it looks like Gen G still will be able to raise this base. Great sidestep from Ruler, but isn't going to be enough. The answer is yes. Cuvée is going to be Wing, you know, like, there is actually healing available.
You get out.
No, I understand. Sometimes you have to call a spade, as that's a bullet time, and that's Lehens trying to blast cone his way out of there. Hanwha Life are getting corralled like cattle back to their own base, moving up the bottom lane as Life just sidesteps that death realm, and now there's not even their turret awaiting them. It's the Sun turret that's there available. Cuvée is the bastion as the teleport flies forward. Life gets the facebreaker onto Temp. Huge shield comes out as BDD is petrified, but it's not going to be enough. The heal comes out. Cuvée looks for Life, will be able to grab that kill, but that is all he is going to be able to get. And it's Aphelios and Lee Sin versus the world now for Hanwha.
And they should be able to actually push on and end the game here potentially, depending on what Vista and Haru end up doing.
Yeah, that's going to be the second inhibitor of the game taken down. Clid making a beeline to the bottom one that is still available. Looks like Gen G want to be able to just shove this wave in, though. We've got super creeps that are trying to deal with minions in the mid lane. They are going to be here very, very shortly. BDD at half health. It looks like Gen G just want to chunk to about half health with a couple of shots. And there we go, another flash from BDD. Tidies up the 80 carry. Now Temp gets 3-shot by Ruler. That double up was insane. But they do get position. Facebreaker, that is going to be Ruler grabbing another one. The Rek'Sai deals with one off to the side, and Haru is now the man against the world. But the rest of Gen G, they're just going to win the game.
And Hanwha Life, I mean, Haru, he's trying to run right now. He's trying to preserve his KDA. Okay, I mean, he tries to flash, ends up dying.
Yep, 7-1 and 5 on BDD. The Azir working out very well this game, and this will be the end at 27 minutes. Yep. This is Gen G coming back with a vengeance after their loss to T1.
Blazing to a 2-0 victory here.
It is only 6:30. We've got an hour and a half until the start of our Dragon X versus T1 series.
Long break.
It is going to be a very long break, but do you know what? We need a long break to get ourselves prepared.
Oh, I need to go take a bath.
Yeah.
I think after that one. The items really...
The items weren't great, but I don't think the second Morellonomicon was quite as bad as the first one in this series. And BDD still had a phenomenal game on the Azir. Felt like it was a really slow laning phase, and then he just decided to outplay everyone for a really long time. It was great to see. Hanwha Life, however, getting that upset over T1 is now looking even more perplexing.
Yeah.
After how hopeless they looked. After...
Awake to my